Questions for Coach?
Kelly?
So how was practice today, Coach?
It was great.
Coach, when you went back and looked at what took place on Saturday with the offensive line, was there any positives that you took
Oh,
away?
yeah, there's positives for everything. But, I mean, you know, it's just too many penalties, too many mistakes for guys who have played.
Did you see some kind of refreshed legs or after a day off or anything?
Not really. I don't think you're going to see any fresh legs for a week or two. I mean, you'll have to have a couple days off and get back to where you cut practice down, especially in this heat.
Do you like what you're seeing from an effort standpoint?
I think so. I mean, I think, you know, some of the young guys are learning, but, yeah, I don't have a problem with the effort.
Anything in particular catch your eye when you watch back the film from scrimmage? Or anyone in particular?
Brant Mitchell played really well. You know, offensively, Quape had a long touchdown catch. Other than that, I mean, it's just kind of what it was.
Is there an update on Lucas?
Yeah, he's hurt. We don't know for sure until they do all the testing, but we'll let you know as soon as we know.
So does Graham stay at receiver? Or
He's playing both.
both? Okay.
Mhm.
Tobias had a couple long runs in the scrimmage apparently. How did he do overall?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. He's doing okay.
We've heard a lot about the changes, I guess, in defensive style, for lack of a better word,
Yeah.
or emphasis, or
Right.
whatever. When you look at your defense so far, your personnel, how do you think that meshes with the style that you want to play?
Well, we'll see. We haven't played a game. I mean, you know, I think that the 3-4 system probably is a little easier for us because we don't have to find as many defensive linemen. You can play more tweeners and hopefully guys that can run, get a lot of speed on the field.
We've heard about the simplicity of the system. Would there also be a learning curve?
Well, I think that I'm sure that, you know, as they get into game plan, they've never game planned yet. So, but that's one of the things I felt like we needed to do was simplify. I've said that for a long time.
And we know that you had some good recruits among your recruits last year. There were some good defenders. Will we see some of those guys maybe help with this new defense?
I'm trying to think who the starters would be. I don't know that there's a guy out there that was a recruit from a year ago. No, not in the starters. There might be one. I mean,
There's a couple of the too deep.
yeah. A lot of the young guys will play, but the older guys are going to have to carry the load. I mean, you can't play in this league with freshmen and sophomores.
How's the kicking competition thing? I imagine it's something you can kind
It's
of
a competition.
No one's taking the lead then.
I'd be in it. Yeah, that'd be correct.
What about the kickoff? Like, is it
Same thing.
Are all four of those guys really in the mix, or is it more?
All four.
Yeah, you had Brenton and Sean and the two walk-ons.
One of them's hurt. He's not even out there. He tore his knee playing soccer.
Okay, which one is
So
that?
there's 3 of them out there. Kid from South Carolina.
Okay.
So we got 3 kickers. Yeah, they're all competing.
Are they? I mean, are you liking what you're seeing, or is it?
We haven't done a whole lot. It's nothing that really excites me. No.
Is there a fourth A-back who's making a move?
I don't know. The 4th A back right now would probably be situational. Would probably be Omar Jarrett, I would think.
You feel comfortable with using 3, though?
I feel comfortable with playing 5 or 6. Omari can play. Those guys can play.
Is that a spot where maybe a freshman might be able to crack? rotation?
Possibly there'll be a freshman in the top 6. Yeah, there for sure because just numbers wise. Same at receiver.
Jerry Howard's coming in here, and how has he done so far?
He didn't practice today.
So he's not coming. How's that Quinny doing?
Do what?
How's that Quinny doing?
He's doing well. He's taking a lot of reps. Actually, Jerry practiced. He was no contact. He was out there.
I was going to say, I always ask.
To me, that's no practice.
Bit.
Zach's the guy.
Yeah, he's in the mix.
Yeah.
He's in the mix. Yeah, he's got a chance. Next 2 weeks will determine who plays out there.
Is it sort of him, Bailey, and Jack? Those are kind of 3 backup tackle guys you're looking at?
You got Andrew Marshall. You got Will Bryan. That's who's running with the ones. Then you got Zach and DeFore and Bailey. So those 5 guys, yeah, that's probably where the competition is. They're kind of interchangeable. Will could also play guard if he had to play guard.
How's Brad Morgan doing?
He's doing okay.
Comfy in these uniforms, man.
Yeah.
They're feeling great.
Coach was not too happy Saturday about missed assignments.
But we weren't too happy about it either.
Yeah. I mean, what leads to that?
Just first scrimmage, first time it's been like that intensity. Guys just got to be able to focus in and do better, and we will,
Maybe
I'm sure.
trying to do too much or
Overthinking things, we just got to go out there and play. We'll be good. I'm not worried about it.
How much of a challenge has it been having you getting thrown corner blitzes, all kinds of weird stuff in plays? How much of a challenge is that for you guys as a line? I know it's something you see sometimes during the season, so imagine there's some benefits too. But how much of a challenge is that?
I mean, it's definitely good that we're going ahead and looking at it now because, like you said, we're going to be going against that all year. So it's something we have to prepare for, and it doesn't really matter how hard it is. The point is that we need to be able to do it. So,
what kind of do you feel like you guys can improve upon this week that you learned from Saturday?
pad level, come off the ball lower, harder, and just mentally, like they said, the MAs. But I'm sure we'll be a lot better this next weekend. It'll be fine.
We've heard about the defense is going to do more, slanting and blitzing in the front. From your perspective, what kind of challenges does that present when a defense is playing that kind of style, an aggressive style?
Having better balance with your feet, and don't be leaning, don't be caught off guard. So, but it's still the same, I mean, it's different, but it's stuff that we've always seen.
has anybody on the other side of the line caught your eye when you're trying to stop them?
I mean, yeah, we got a bunch of really great players over there. I know Henri and Dez, they've been here for a while, and Dez and Branch, so those are 2 guys who haven't really been playing hard this past week.
Kind of, you've moved all over the place. You are back at left tackle. I think that's kind of where you started.
Yeah.
Kind of, is it easier now? You're kind of staying in the same spot in practice and getting those reps?
Yeah, mentally it's definitely a lot easier than bouncing around so much. It helps me to sharpen up on my footwork and my technique and make sure I got all the basics right and help me knowing all the calls and everything. It'll be good for me, I'm sure.
Is it fun playing next to Parker?
Oh, it's great playing next to Parker. Love that guy.
How does that help? And I kind of idea, like playing next to someone that you're so comfortable with and know well. How does that affect your playing?
Well, on the offensive line, it's definitely important that we're all on that level because all the communication, all the calls, everything we have to know for each other.
Right.
Because if I don't know his responsibility, then I don't know my responsibility. So it definitely helps to have that tight-knit communication group. That way you can be sharp and know what's going on.
How's Jehazel doing with the calls?
He's doing really well. Yeah, we're definitely happy that Jehazel stepped in there, and he's been doing a great job at center.
Do you feel like this is the deepest you guys have been in the O-line?
We got a lot of guys in the OL room right now, that's for sure. Yeah, we got a bunch of guys who can play, too. So we're going to have a really good season coming up.
How much do you help guys like Zach and Jack for you?
As much as I can. Anytime they need to ask a question or anything I can help with. But, I don't like to force I've been here, I know what I'm doing. I let them come to me if they have a question. So that way I'm not trying to boss them around or anything. But if they need help, then I'm definitely willing to give it.
Coach Johnson was saying that I was asking about the effort, and he's probably hasn't been a problem this year. I'm curious just how have you seen you guys in terms of just how hard you're working and maybe comparing that to season past?
Oh, the effort, that started this summer. We had a really, really good off season this summer working hard with the strength staff, and it's just been a great time. And we brought that effort into the camp so far, and I've seen it, and guys have been working really hard, and it's been paying off.
Have you noticed times when guys are, maybe there's a point where there's a wavering point and I don't know, someone speaks into it, or you guys are able to kind of keep going?
Yeah, just got to turn the engine back on, keep going. There comes a time where everybody gets a little tired, you get a little worn out, but I think we're over the hump already, and we've already started to apply the pressure again, and today was a really good day of practice for us.
Do you guys as a line, I know lines in the past year have done going out to eat or some sort of way to bond. Is there something you guys do?
Well, so far I've been at camp, so I haven't really gotten a chance to go out to eat together, but we'll have to see more about that when the season comes. But just as a group, it's a bunch of really great guys that we all just love spending all our free time together, honestly. So it's been going really well for all of us.
Tell me again the story with the beard.
The beard? Oh, man. So, who was it? Who was it that asked me if I was going to grow it? What's his name? Twitter guy. What's his name? I just forgot his name. Oh, man.
I'm not sure.
You know, what's his name? Do you know what I'm talking about?
What are you talking about?
My beard, the Twitter guy. The dude who does all the videos for that. He was just out there
Simon?
doing the, no.
Oh,
the-
Kevin?
Is it Kevin?
Or Andy?
Andy, that's it.
Demetro.
Yeah, Andy.
Gotcha,
It was
yeah.
Andy, yeah. So Andy was like, hey, are you going to grow that out like until the season, you know? And I was like, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Why not? And I didn't realize exactly how long that was. So it's just been kind of it's just been kind of going. And I mean, now I'm just going to keep it going until the end of the season. So might as well. Got no reason to cut it. It feels really good under the chin strap too. It's nice and padded. You know? It's like, good stuff.
What are your grooming practices?
I mean, not too much right now. I'm in camp, you know, I got nobody impressed, but generally, you know, you got to put the beard oil in there, and then when you're showering, you got to put the conditioner in there, you know, got to treat it right, make it silky. It's great. It's been going really well so far, but
How hot is it good?
it gets pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. It's been heating up pretty bad, but I think I'll be all right.
Does it have a name?
No, I haven't named it. If you guys want to come up with one, I'm open. I'm open to ideas.
Was it good to have your family at Fan Day?
Yeah, it was great to see them again. Yeah, it was good.
How's practice gone, and kind of what are you guys working on?
I think it's gone really well so far. The biggest thing we're working on is sort of fighting through adversity. We're such a young team, and when we have like a bad play or a bad drive, that tends to spiral down. So that's the biggest thing we've been working on is sort of coming together when things are tough, and when we're down in a game or when we've had a bad drive, coming together and trying to turn the momentum around. So that's really been the overarching focus throughout camp, I think.
Is there anything specific that you guys are doing to work on that?
Yeah, being vocal, listening to our leaders, and just trying to come together, and not picking fights with one another, but trying to think big picture and think about the game, think about the day and the drive instead of just one play, you know?
Can you think of an instance where that's happened and you were able to kind of flip things?
Yeah, it was at practice. One of the other days, it was like raining, and then the sun came out, and it was really hot, and we just had a really bad option period. You know, fumbling up downs and that sort of thing. But we sort of came together, and Quan talked to us a little bit about not letting it get to us, and sort of coming together and fighting through that adversity, and we did, and we ended up having a good day of practice. So.
What do you think of Will's beard?
I like it. I've got beard envy. I can't. I'm not kind of patchy. I'm not that full yet, but.
Chris, you said at the media day that this was the most excited you've been.
Mhm.
If that's kind of carried over. Into
Definitely.
the second half.
Yeah, for sure. I'm more excited now after seeing everybody work for 10 days.
Who's somebody that's impressed you on the defensive side
Hmm.
of camp with their effort, or just maybe making plays, or continually catching your eye?
As far as freshmen, or just
Just anything.
in general? Well, the returning starters we have they just keep getting better with their pass rushing. Brentavious Clanton, he's gotten really much. He's gotten a lot better with his pass rushing. Desmond Branch as well. And then like the secondary, Tariq Carpenter's done a great job. But I mean, since he's gotten here, he's been a great athlete. Our linebackers have really stepped up. The young guys have really stepped up. And my old roommate Jacob Brashear, he's had a good camp as well. So very impressed with the defense.
Are you happy to kind of maybe see some momentum outside of all you guys have had to carry so much of the weight the last few years?
Oh yeah. I'm very happy to see that. And Brant's been a real big leader this offseason and this camp so far. So I'm excited to see that in the season.
I'm curious, you tried on the jersey for the first time, I guess, on Saturday, and
Mhm.
I got kind of tighter. I'm curious, can that actually make a difference in terms of line playing?
Oh, it definitely can make a difference, yeah, especially with the pants. The Russell pants we had were so tight and constricting, but the Adidas pants are going to be a little more loose. So I definitely think it'll make a difference in the way we play.
Like, so there's more range of motion with the pants? Or
Yeah,
something?
greater range of motion. It was ridiculous. It was like running with resistance bands around our knees in those old pants. You couldn't move at all, yeah.
Wow. Very good.
Thanks,
Cool.
Mike.
Jerry, how did that first scrimmage go?
Oh, the first scrimmage went pretty well, I'd say. We got a lot of different looks from the defense, like different coverages, different fronts, and we really got after it, and I know there's room for improvement.
What's the biggest difference you've seen from this defense compared to last year?
Oh, I'd say a lot more aggressive with the blitz, and they just get after every rep.
Is that something you really have to watch out for now at the B-back position, the blitzes?
Considering the B-back, we always take the most hits, so we always have our head on the swivel, but yeah, it's a lot faster.
To give some opportunities, though, I guess, imagine for you guys to make some plays, too, if you can catch them in the right look.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We try to get after them like they get after us.
What's kind of been the biggest thing you've improved upon now through this point in camp?
I'd say the reads and just recognizing coverages and different stunts that the defense can or the defense have put upon us, and like different blitzes they have.
When you say the blitzes are aggressive, can you kind of describe what you're seeing in terms of numbers or where
Either
they're coming from?
sometimes they walk up both linebackers and just back them up. Then sometimes they're both blitz, and we just got to recognize it, and that just prepares us for the games.
I know Coach liked to use that B-back screen a lot last year. Is that a good weapon against something like that, or?
It works sometimes. You know, we don't like to show it a lot.
What's your relationship like with Cravante? What have you learned from him?
We have a great relationship. We compete every day, and we get after each other. Like he says he's not gonna stop working just because he's a one. I'm not gonna stop working because I'm a two. That's how we talk to each other. Like we're always competing.
Well, what's that competition like? It's you and Cravante, and then Jordan and Christian. There's a lot of guys with a lot of talent who all were kind of their guy in high school. Is there kind of a good competition there between you all?
Oh yeah, definitely. Once you get to college, you realize that everybody's just as good as you, or everybody was the man in there, like where they're from. So we all push each other. Even Christian's pushing all of us to learn. Like he's picking up on. He's probably the. I know last year I had trouble picking up plays, but he's just picking them up with ease. So we all compete with each other and all pushing each other.
Do you feel like that kind of raises the level of expectations from you guys and kind of your performance as well, just having that level of competition?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because besides the quarterback, we're probably one of the positions that touch the ball the most.
Is Coach Candido kind of giving you guys kind of a particular message or theme for camp, or something he wants you guys to really drill down on?
Really just compete and push each other.
This is the week where everyone's trying to secure their spots in the 2 deep. Do you notice that in the play out there?
Right now, no, I don't, but we're just competing, so I know we'll find it out right before the game or after Saturday.
How excited were you to have a day off?
Oh, it was great. I just slept all day, really.
Anything else for Jerry?
How is Christian doing? What do you see out of him?
Christian's doing great. Christian had a little trouble with his steps at first, but we all pitched in and got him going, so he's getting better every day, like most improved.
Are you the fastest of all the backs?
I don't know. Me, Cravante, JP, Christian, all go back and forth. Like we all argue with each other until the offseason comes, we'll settle it. So.
So who's the fastest guy in the team overall, you think?
It's hard because you got Quaid, Nate. You got a couple freshmen that I can see that can really fly. So that you have to ask them.
You had one live series. I guess you're gonna have to take that and run with it from now on.
Oh yeah.
How did that go for you?
It went pretty well. It was weird because that was my first time actually getting hit since last season because we didn't go live during spring ball. So just trying to, kind of get back used to what it feels like to get up off the ground every play and, getting hit and how much more energy you use, being live. So it was nice, though. I mean, I got to play around a little bit. I got to, spin off a couple guys. So it was fun.
You push for a little bit more live scrimmage before the end of the camp?
Oh, no. I'm good. I think Coach Johnson's good, too. I think he saw what he needed to see on Saturday. But, yeah, I'm cool with the yellow from here on out.
Tobias had a chance to show what he could do after Lucas got hurt. What did you see from him?
He had a lot of confidence. He made plays with his feet, put the ball in the air. I'm really excited to see how far he's come along because I know how it is coming in as a freshman, trying to learn the offense and then being on scout team, not really in meetings all the time. But he's come a long way, and I'm excited to see how far he's come along.
You've heard a lot about the defensive changes in the style. What have you seen from that side of the ball so far here?
Those guys are flying around. They bring a lot of different things. When we go, O versus D, they bring a lot of different looks. So it's giving us a good idea, what kind of defenses or what kind of schemes we could see during the season.
I imagine they can take a little advantage going so many reps against you all the time in terms of time and blitzes and that kind of thing, and knowing your kind of natural rhythms probably from seeing. Has that also been a little bit of a challenge? Maybe they'll bring a blitz at like a weird time.
Yeah, it's different because a lot of teams don't really blitz, like especially off the edge, like with the corners and stuff. And they've been doing that a lot, so it's a different look for me on film, different look out there on the field. So I'm starting to, kind of pick up on it, what I can look for when I think they're going to bring it. So it's definitely a good look, and it's preparing me for the season.
Do you feel comfortable kind of how the depth's kind of evolving on the offensive side of the ball with the younger guys? You got kind of your core group back from last year minus Ricky, but just in terms of developing some of the younger guys and getting them ready to play?
Oh, yeah, those guys are doing good. A couple guys are stepping out. They're doing a really good job. They're paying attention. They're asking questions, which is always the most important. They're asking the coaches questions, but they're also asking us questions, because we can help them out as much as we can. But they're doing a really good job. I think they're picking up on it pretty well, so it's going well.
Do you feel like the A-backs can be a bigger part of the passing game this year?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We have some weapons out there, so we're going to get those guys involved and get the ball in their hands and let them work.
Do you think some of that, too, is your natural progression, getting more comfortable and be able to progress through your reads a little bit?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Being able to stay in the pocket a little bit more, get bigger drops, just seeing everything, open up as I drop back. So.
You had a long pass, I think, to Quay in the scrimmage. Do you remember what happened?
Can you say that one more time?
You had a long pass to Quay, I think, in the scrimmage.
Oh, yeah. It just opened up, and that was one of the things that we noticed on film from last year, that I missed a lot of guys that were wide open. So I saw him running down the field wide open. I just tried to put it on him, wasn't trying to make him, run too far to get it, try to, get it right over his head, perfect ball. I just put it on him, let him catch it, and then let him run.
Was he running a wheel route or in a slot?
Yeah, he was in the slot. It was just a vertical route.
Parker I was asking him about just effort and how you guys are practicing, and he was saying something about how there was a practice, things are kind of slowing down, you had a couple bad periods, and you spoke to the team a little bit or the offense to get things going again. Do you remember that situation?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we probably had a couple periods where it wasn't the best. So, Coach Johnson says it all the time. Sometimes you're going to have good things happen. Sometimes you're going to have bad things happen. But, how are you going to bounce back? And that's kind of, the mindset we have at practice. When things aren't really going well, I try to, get the guys up and say, hey, this is like a game. Especially after break, how are we going to finish the practice? Because after break's halftime for us. So I tell the guys all the time, hey, how are we going to finish this practice? Make sure the energy's there. Make sure everybody's paying attention so that when it comes time to go, O versus D again, everybody's locked in and everything's going.
Someone asked me the other day, and I was just curious your take on this. Who do you think is the fastest guy on the team right now?
The fastest guy on the team. I got 3 guys.
Okay.
They'd have to race. You got Jair, you got JB, and you got Nate. Those are probably the top 3 fastest. And then you could throw in Quay in there, but I know those guys can probably get Quay.